there, Aries, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of October the 12th through to the 18th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aries. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Strength card in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hermit reversed. And next we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, followed then by the Knight of Swords in the upright. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Hanged Man reversed. Okay, so you got three Major Arcana here in this reading, Aries. This could be a little bit of an intense week, but I think there's lots of movement here. Let's get on with your reading. For your overall energy, we do have the Strength card in the upright position. This is always welcomed as far as I'm concerned when the Strength card shows up in the reading, especially as your overall energy. It's like no matter what happens right now, you have the strength to withstand it. I mean, there could be a lot going on. Now, remember, this is just a general read, so it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you are dealing with, intense situations at work, at home, in a relationship, finances, health, what have you. So this is good news that you have the strength in reserve. This is that gentle strength that you draw upon from within. It's like, when we just go, oh Lord, give me strength, one of those things. It's, now we could be asking that for many reasons. Maybe we're physically tired. Maybe you had a very active week last week, and maybe there's more activity or there's more to complete or get done this week. So it's just like, take a deep breath, Aries, and just draw upon that inner strength, because it will definitely be there to help you. Whether you're struggling through something or beginning something anew, whatever the situation is, whatever, makes you need your strength, it's there for you in reserve to be able to pull on it. So it's that gentle strength, whether you need it for physically, maybe you're exhausted, like I said, and you physically need to keep doing things or what have you, and you will be able to pull through with the Strength card in the upright. Great news for your overall. Now, coming right off the hop, we do have the Major Arcana, the Virgo card, Hermit in the reverse position. Some of you could be involved with a Virgo this week at the beginning of the week. And perhaps there's activity that has been slowed down, is now vamped up, because this is a return to action in a sense. Because when the Hermit is in the upright position, this is where we're sort of held back. We're sort of looking upon a situation, we're shining a light on it for some reason. Now, it could be for Aries, maybe you were, prior to this, you were studying something, maybe you were really doing a lot of research. You could have been pulling back because perhaps you're a student and you actually have to study something right now. Or that you were, and for others of you, perhaps you were just doing some research or sort of looking into the background of a situation, trying to find out what's going on. But the good news is, right at the beginning of the week, you'll be coming out of that. There'll be no more, looking behind the scenes, no more going deep within to figure out what's what. We're sort of like, okay, I think you're done with that now, and that's usually why I say with the Hermit, we're returning to action, because if you were sort of on your own or keeping to yourself during the time you were shining spotlights on things, it could be that there's a return to action right at the beginning of the week. Maybe you're finally done with the studies, maybe you finished or completed a certain level of research or what have you, and you're able to now return to action. And the next card you have up is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. The Nine of Pentacles is the strong, independent person card. I like to, I really like this energy because of the fact that it's although very, very independent. Sometimes it can represent an independent streak. Maybe you're feeling very independent right now, Aries. You could be just wanting to stick to your guns about something. Could be about your home, could be about your finances. The Nine of Pentacles, though, is really good energy in the sense that you're strong on your own. If those of you, some of you perhaps, maybe you're finished with the research or whatever you were doing or studying, and now you're able to make a living doing whatever it was you were studying. Maybe some of you were taking a course in something. Now it's completed. Now you're able to enter into the workforce. But just at the Nine of Pentacles level, it's not the Ten of Pentacles yet, but it's definitely strong. It's a step up for some of you who perhaps were just, say, working a part-time job. Maybe now you've got more hours or a full-time job or some other way to get extra finances in. Maybe you've taken on a second job to bring finances in. Whatever the situation is, you can hold your own here, Aries. You're looking pretty good. Definitely looking good. And if you, just like I said recently, maybe you've taken a step up, you could have gotten a little bit of a raise from your prior job, what have you. Others of you, you're just remaining very independent now because you're finished doing whatever it was you were doing with the Hermit energy in the upright. Now you're finished with that. Now you're just sort of wanting to do things your way and on your own. Now, moving towards the weekend, we do have the Knight of Swords here in the upright position. This is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, that of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, it could be for some of you, this is a person rushing in, but for others of you, this could just be about information rushing in and important information. That's the thing about the Knight of Swords, rushes in very quickly because this could be an offer for some of you. Maybe this is a written offer, a verbal offer. That's what the air energy does govern, is communication. So this could be an offer, maybe if this is on the romantic front playing out, maybe there's somebody new in your midst if you're single and looking and this person is just rushing towards you, Aries, and this could be a possible contender. The Knight of Swords can be quite charming when they want to be and very talkative though. It could just be somebody who really has a desperate need to speak with you or to give you some important information. Now, it could be about finances or work or something like that with it following the Nine of Pentacles. And then the last card you have here is the Major Arcana, the Hanged Man reversed. It's very similar energy to the Hermit reversed. This is where, you're coming out of Hermit mode and you're returning to action. Well, this is where you're finished reevaluating a situation. You could have been reevaluating something. Now, for some of you, it could have been your relationship. It could have been your health. It could have been your work situation, family situation. Again, I could go on and on. I think you get the idea. It's a general read, so it's different for all of you. But some of you were sort of looking at things from a different perspective. Perhaps a news information comes in and now you're finally like, okay, well, now I've got clarity on the matter. So I can now, stop looking at a situation from another perspective. Because the Hermit energy, when it's in the upright, this is more about solitary looking for answers. When we're in the Hanged Man energy, we're just sort of hanging back to look at a situation or a relationship or finances, what have you, from a different perspective. So this is about maybe your information coming towards you. So that's why you no longer need to be looking at it from another point of view. Perhaps now you've got your clarity, you know exactly what's going on. It looks like and it's very fast moving and all this return to action. Maybe for some of you, Aries, you've been solitary or you've been hanging back for a bit, and now all of a sudden this week, boom, everything explodes and there's a lot of communication going through, there's a lot of return to action and a lot going on. Maybe that's what you need your strength for. So interesting reading here, Aries. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.